So you saw this website, the neil.fun. So you can see right here we have a ton of games. These were recent made, so was not. And you saw the last video of making Infinite Craft and another last video about the password game. And you see the Internet Archives. And have you seen of this game called the Asteroid Launcher? And it lets you shoot the asteroid on wherever country you want. For example, let me shoot it on the country that I live, which is India. So, oh, wait a minute, my mouse always it keeps teleporting. I don't know why. Because I'm using a Bluetooth one. Let me just zoom out. Okay, no, it's just keeping teleported to my capture device. Okay, I have to find where my country is. It is India. But I can't play like this. Let me move this OBS window right here and just close my laptop. Okay, now the recording got fixed. So as you can see, I can minimize it there. Okay, so as you can see, there's North America right there. So as you can see here, it is India, and we can just put the, if you put this into default, and then you can't actually launch the but you have to put a certain location right here, and you select lost at launch asteroid, and it tells you about the facts. What is it? So as you can see, we formed a crater right here. And it's a 5.6 million wide crater, and estimated to 24,776 people would be vaporized in the crater. The crater is 1,872 feet deep. Your asteroid impact the ground at 37,687 MP minutes per hour. I don't know what is that mph, or the impact is equivalent to 9 gigatons of TNT. So right there, more energy was released than a hurricane releases in the day. An impact is a size which happens on the average of every 139,000 years. If you scroll right here about the 8.4 milli wide fireball, as you can see, it just keeps forming to the fireball, and it kind of pains my eyes. No, I don't want to zoom in. Okay, let me zoom out. It's this much far. Like if we zoom out like that, maybe like that, and you see right here the fireball, and then we will read all the details. So as you can see, it says right here 50 fatalities, third degree burns, second degree burns. An estimated 1,321,996 people would die from the fireball. An estimated 1,477 people would receive third degree burns. Sorry about that. An estimated 73,401 people would revive, and second degree burns receive third degree burns, or receive second degree burns. I was saying, sorry about saying that wrong the whole time. The trees would catch fire within 72 miles of impact. As you can see, 241 decibel shock wave, which is especially like that. The shock waves are like pretty like thunderstormy waves, or I don't know, shocking. You get a shock waves, or that's just an earthquake. I don't know. Anyways, an estimated 704,996 people would die from the shockwaves. Anyone within 25 miles would likely receive lung damage. Anyone with 33 miles would likely have ruptured ruptured eardrums. Buildings within 57 miles would collapse. Homes within 76 miles would collapse. And as you can see, there's 8,575 mph peak wind speed. An estimated 1,837,195 people would die from the wind blast. The wind within 70 miles would be faster than storms on Jupiter. Homes within 28 miles would be completely leveled. Within 50 miles would feel like being inside an EF5 tornado. Let's scroll down, and as you can see, within 50 miles, okay, nearly all the trees within 82 miles would be knocked down. And then here comes the last part, which is about the asteroid. No, about the earthquake. Earthquakes, like, they just break in the surface and they'll just shake together as making some shock to the surface, some vibration like that. That's why the cause would be like with the crater, like that. It's a 7.1 magnitude earthquake. That's pretty harmful. An estimated 7,421 people would die from the equator. That's pretty less. I don't know why. That's pretty more or less. I'm confused. The earthquake would be felt 1,042 miles away. So that's this is the facts that the website tells. So let's just launch another. Instead, we're gonna increase everything. And let me just put it into a different location right here and just launch the asteroid. And as you can see, it made a very big crater of significance. Well, the crater right here looks kind of delicious. It looks like cookies. I don't know why. An estimated 695 141 people would vaporize in the crater. The crater is 0.70 miles deep. Your asteroid impacted the ground at 249,644 mph. The impact of the equivalent to 17,269 gigatons of TNT. More than energy was released than the last eruption of Yellowstone. An impact this size happens on every 48 million years. 104 wildfire 1004 mile wide fireball. Mile wide. Okay. An estimated of 51,000. That looks kind of much. 1,155,118,951 people would die from the fireball. Bruh, I don't know how many people does exist on the earth. I guess this might be fake. Let me see. How many people are there on earth? I just accidentally did it with caps lock. Okay, so in 2025. Okay. In 2025, 8.2 billion people are right here. So this is half of it, I guess. Well, that's pretty bad. Estimated of 73,982 891 people would receive third degree burns. Bro, if I say the facts so slow, then the video might be long. I thought that this was a short video. Not gonna lie. Would receive third degree burns. An estimated of 110, 675 and 342 people would receive second degree burns. Clothes would catch fire within 478 miles of impact. Trees would catch on fire within 574 impact. So let me see how much hours I have been recording. So it has been like 10 minutes since I've recorded. So I don't know. The clothes would catch on fire within 478 miles of impact. The trees would catch on fire within 574 miles of impact. 248 decibel shock wave. An estimated 18,263,951 people would die from the shock wave. Anyone within 309 would likely receive lung damage. Anyone within 403 would likely have ruptured eardrums. Building with 70 miles would collapse. Homes within 934 would collapse. The 1236 mph peak wind speed. I won't read about this because it's a little bit long, so I'll end this video right here. So it's been 12 minutes. So goodbye.